Greetings, this is Nick Bowcott, backstage with Alice in Chains. And this is part 3 of a trilogy of videos. So if you haven't watched parts 1 and 2, stop the tape, go watch 1, then go watch 2, and then come back to here with that. Because without those, this won't make sense. I'm here with Mr. Dave Friedman. Not only does this man make amplifiers, but he cut his teeth fixing amps and building rigs. So he's been with Jerry. He built Jerry's rig in 1992/1993 on the Dirt Tour. And now he's part of this fine amplifier here. And he also designed this rig for Jerry as well, which Herb, his tech, switches. Now, as Jerry said, Jerry is a race car driver. He doesn't know how to fix the car. This is the mechanic. So I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Mechanic here and quickly explain to us what's going on here with regards to 2 amps, please.
Yeah, we can give you just a quick rundown of it. So it starts with the Shure wirelesses. There's normally 2 in here, but one's missing right now. It's a long story. It's in Israel. Then it goes into the Whirlwind multi-selector, which is pretty common. You'll see in a lot of rigs. Switches between all the wireless receivers.
Right.
He has a Dunlop Crabbe rack mount wah that he uses for his.
How many pedals does he? So he has his own signature out there. And how many of the?
This one, if it's still the same, is used in another location.
Right. So he has
stage.
2 or 3 out there.
So and he still has his own little pedal board that's out there that he said he has his wah and the Rotovibe and the talk box on it.
But if he finds
that's the only thing he controls, as we said in an earlier video.
Right.
Watch those earlier videos.
Right.
So in here, essentially, we have the RJM Effect Gizmo switchers that we use to do all the switching in the rig. And you basically have pedal drawers full of all sorts of pedals. Various MXRs, EVH flanger, the hand-wired tube screamer. We got an Eventide time factor delay that he uses for his main delays. Boss Chorus Ensemble. This one, we have another Rotovibe on the shelf. Couple more smart gates that he uses. One smart gate is used after the wirelesses for wireless hiss.
Right.
One is used in a loop with the tube screamer pedal. One is used in the loop with the EQ pedal.
So the tube screamer's in a loop. Oh, in the loop from the
in the loops of the switcher.
Gotcha.
RJM
Okay.
switchers.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's in a loop in the RJM switchers. Right. He's got the Strymon Ola chorus, Barber Electronics Direct Drive, which that's the pedal he uses on the clean channel for a little bit of grit.
Gotcha. So give it that chime and that.
And there's another little box that in both the rigs that is a volume box. Basically, it just acts like a guitar volume knob. Right. But he clicks it in a loop, so it cleans up a dirty sound a little bit.
Oh, gotcha. Now,
I made that for him. And
both of these amps.
MM4 in here.
Gotcha. Both of these amps have your series effects loop, which is really good.
Correct.
Because you can't tell it's on.
So,
is any of these effects in those loops?
So all the pedals are in front except for one.
Okay.
So there's a combination of 2 amps. I think we were saying in the previous video. One is set cleaner and one is set dirtier. They're going into 2 different speaker cabinets. One with greenbacks, one with vintage 30s.
Both 4x12s.
Both 4x12s, correct. Friedman 4x12s. And all the pedals are in front, except in the dirtier amp, what's known as the pissed amp, in the effects loop, we have the Eventide delay pedal, along with a mixer because we want the dry path to remain not latent.
With you. And that's the.
So this is a custom audio, time factor with this custom audio mixer, which he had from a previous rig that he had at one point in time. And it's all controlled by a custom audio electronics RST MIDI pedal up here. And we take a line out off his amps.
Right.
He doesn't have cabinets on stage. They're off stage.
Right.
They're mic'd up off stage. And we take a line out off the 2 amplifiers, feed it into this Matrix power amp, which feeds this little monitor wedge.
Okay.
So he has 2 of them in front of him so he can get feedback and things. So his guitar will interact. Herb can turn up and down the volume on the power amp to give, so he can feedback more or less.
Well, that's
depending
cool.
on what
So that
cue of
gives
the
him
song
control.
is.
Yeah, perfect. Mm-hmm. So there you have it. That's Jerry's rig. You can buy all this stuff, but you'll be missing one thing. You'll be missing 2 things, actually. Actually, 4 things. Jerry's mind, his heart, and his hands. But This is the stuff, David. Thank you. Appreciate it, brother.
No problem.
Take care.
Good to see you.